Okay. Now.
Test, test,
Okay.
test,
Uh,
test, test, test.
should be live on YouTube now. Okay. Now, how do I? Okay, I just got an email saying I'm live on YouTube.
Does it have the link?
Uh, copy link. Let me put the link in here in the chat and see if you guys can see it. Uh, I don't know if that's gonna help or not. Uh, I'm gonna go over to YouTube and see if I can. Uh, let's see. Oh, here's the stream URL.
Yep, I got it. It's working.
Oh, it is working.
Yep. It's a few 10, 15 seconds behind, but
Oh, yeah. There may be a delay. Yes. Uh, there always has been.
mhm.
Uh, so okay. So OBS is working. Uh, I'm getting no audio from Discord. Zoom is working. Um, let's see if I can select Chiro. See if I can get him on the screen. Just uh,
Right. It doesn't seem to do the thing Google
pin
Hangouts
video.
did.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, I got him pinned. So now the audience, the live audience, can see Chiro, uh, and I'm going to unpin him. And that, or now I don't need my. I'm already on there. See, so I'm working in the Zoom app right now. The I wonder. See, I'm trying to figure out how to like to take a call. For somebody who isn't in the Zoom. Uh,
Oh, when I joined the Zoom, it gave me the option of doing the audio either from my microphone or via telephone.
right. Well,
Or
then
do you
I think
mean
I have to call them, or maybe they can call in. I don't. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of figuring that out. I do have the Discord pipe that I could use as a source. Uh, oh, there's Rock. He doesn't seem to have a camera. Rock, can you hear us? Can you hear? We are going out live, by the way. I do believe on YouTube, uh, and well, this is actually way superior to Hangouts if you get the hang of it.
Paul, are you getting Rock's audio into your headphones at the moment?
What audio?
Rock, are you hearing him? Because I'm not hearing Rock.
I'm not hearing him.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he's muted. Uh, no, it's okay. He's on twice. Uh, okay, I see you. I can see Rock, but I cannot hear him. I'm hearing echo. Is that an echo?
That's my phone.
Okay, I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you. Oh, so you're on your phone and your computer.
Yeah, the phone just started working about a half a minute ago,
Oh, okay.
but I just turned the phone off. So
All right. Excellent. I can hear you pretty well.
I have a better mic sitting around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to. This is just a technical rehearsal to see if we can get people in, and most things work smoothly. I haven't figured out the Discord part yet. I may just drop that. Uh, and just use that to send out the URL. Because I bought the pro license, so I can have up to 100 participants. Uh, so that's probably I probably don't even need 10.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it seems pretty good. The only thing that's different from Google Hangouts is that the camera view on the live stream doesn't follow the speaker.
well, I actually did when you spoke up. You popped onto my screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wish we could get Chero. Oh, Chero's still
I
struggling
just
with his
in my
microphone.
in my Zoom, I just have you, Paul, up as the large window, and then I
Am I
have a
pinned?
small.
I am
Oh,
not.
maybe I
No, I'm
pinned
not.
you
I'm
by
not
mis.
pinned. Uh, if I pin
Well,
myself, I come up.
Rock, can you try talking and see whether it pops you up?
okay, I will do that.
Oh yeah, it
Want to?
worked. Oh, okay,
Okay,
great.
so I'm not seeing myself popped up, so that's what's going on.
I see. It's
Oh,
But I
there.
saw you
I see
pop
you.
when
I
you
see you
talk.
now.
I see you pop up, so it doesn't show yourself when you talk.
I see.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. If I can pin an individual and then that person shows up.
But then what goes on the live stream? So each of us has our own personal view of the conversation.
Well, what's live goes on live stream is this entire window that I am seeing right now, which is
Oh, so it's whatever's on
uh,
your Paul's computer is what goes on the
well,
stream.
it's all the video window. Uh, so I'm looking at OBS right now. I thought I was looking at OBS. Yeah, I see the chat as well as uh, and plus myself. But I can shrink. I'm going to shrink myself and enlarge this window. Oh, I see how that works. Okay. Now, what you can't, I just put on the live stream. We have both the chat and the video with all the participants along the top of the screen. Now I can crop this so that only the parts of the window that I want to see are on there. Oh yeah, that's slick. That's OBS being slick, not Zoom. But yeah, so now I have taken off the stuff that is of no relevance,
Mhm.
and that creates more screen real estate for what we do want. And going out
And if you're
HD 1920 by, and I'm just this little icon up, barely noticeable up in the upper left hand corner.
if you're talking to somebody about a paper, can you bring up the paper and have like figures visible in the
I
in
think
the
I
stream?
can. Let me see if I can figure that out. Uh,
Not necessarily for tonight, but in general, that seems like a nice
yeah,
thing
well,
to have
let
available.
me just give that a try. Um, now for Zoom, I don't know. I think it should be best if it were in Zoom, then everybody could see it who's on Zoom.
Well, there
Uh,
is Zoom also has a screen sharing and file sharing functionality.
yes, it does, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Oh, what's that?
I'm sharing my Tetris game. You can watch me play Tetris.
Well,
Are
that
you
was
seeing
what I
it?
was hoping to do today. Yeah. How do I? Oh, I'm viewing
All right,
SF flick screen.
I'll
Okay.
stop.
Oh,
I
now
stopped
you're
it.
full screen for some reason. That was
All right, so
not by intention, but let's see how that looks on the live stream. Oh, that's weird. That is not what I wanted.
Seems like it broke everything.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I got to figure out how to fix this. What am I looking at now? Okay, there's multiple windows. Okay, there I am. I'm gonna. What if I hit escape? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm back to regular. And what's on the live stream is now no longer what I wanted. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Uh, no, I can't seem to do that. Uh, I can hide it easily enough and add. Uh,
I don't know if you're seeing anything on your screen, but on the live stream, it's all just still stuck on a funny window that says Paul
it should.
Carr's.
It that's gonna go away real soon.
I see it's just because of the lag.
Okay, now the live stream's going to have go back to what it looked like before, and I can take the chat away. Hold on. Okay, and expand that out. Okay. Oh, I don't want that stuff. There we go. Expand that out. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad.
So you got it back eventually, but it seems like it's not the smoothest
Well,
integration with the sharing. But
there was. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah. As soon as you went to sharing your screen, I. Okay, now. How do I share my screen?
do you have the share button? It's like a green
Oh yeah,
box.
share button. One participant can share at a time. Multiple participants can share simultaneously. Uh, okay. Who can share? I'm going to switch it to only host for now.
That seems reasonable.
And then I can change that on the fly. Let's see. Now I see rock on both windows, but they're exactly the same. Interesting.
Yeah, I've been experimenting with taking my video down and back up.
Okay.
What will happen?
That's fine. That's fine. This is just a technical rehearsal. So we can all make all kinds. See now, how do I share?
So Chiro's back.
Okay. Oh, I can
Chiro, do you
share any
want to?
window I want. Okay. Awesome. Now let me see. Let me bring up a paper. Okay. There's a paper. Now I'm going to try to share that window. All
right, I'm going to check out. I'll be back after I swip out some devices.
Okay. Now you should see my paper on Zoom now.
Yep, and it moved me to. It automatically put me in full screen mode, but that's okay.
Yeah, which I'm not. Now, what happened to what happened to the live stream is not cool.
I have to wait for it to catch up.
No, I mean, what happened in OBS was not cool. I can. Hold on, let me see what I can.
Right. Yeah, it looks like the focus jumps to the wrong window by default when you start the screen share. The OBS focus.
Yeah. It did. I can easily turn that off, but no, that one's no good. Remove that one. So the window that I am showing is not going on the live stream.
Well, right, it's not, but I'm seeing it in Zoom.
Yeah. Bummer. Well, that's got to get it better. That's got to get better. How can I figure that out?
It seems like it's a fixable problem because I'm sure other people have run into this.
Yes. I'm going to stop share. All right. Um, now you should not be seeing it.
Correct. Right. I only see the little inset window with your head. Oh, now I'm seeing it again in the live stream, but not
The
in Zoom.
problem is that the Zoom window is wrong. Uh,
Now,
and
Zoom has a setting keep on top under the meeting menu.
oh,
I wonder if you try checking that. Well, first you'd probably want to get back into the
okay. Okay. I checked it. Now let me try doing the share again.
well, right now in the live stream I'm not even seeing the ordinary faces.
Okay. Now what have I got going out here? Uh, okay. Now I have to do the window capture. Let's remove that. See if I can add that window in. Um, nope, that was whatever that was. It wasn't it. Uh, try plus. Okay, so it's not that one. Oh, I see. What keep on top does, it just keeps on top of my desktop.
The whole Zoom app, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not what we want for this application.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So the only way to get out of that is to go to Zoom and stop share. Okay. Now I can put it in the live stream, but I don't seem to have a good way to have everybody see it on Zoom without screwing up the live stream. There probably is a way, but it's not a solved problem at this point. Let's see. What's in the live stream now?
Nothing. As of a few seconds ago, I guess.
Okay. Oh, the keep on top is messing me up. Hold on. All right. Let's see. There we go. That's no good. That's not what I wanted. Okay.
Nothing. As of a few seconds ago, I guess.
Okay. Oh, the keep on top is messing me up. Hold on.
Somebody has the live stream audio playing through the Zoom audio feed.
That's not good. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, it's
Test.
delayed.
1, 2, 3,
Somebody's
4.
got a speaker on. Okay.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Test.
Oh, hey, I hear Chiro. Are you
Yeah,
on your
Can you hear
phone?
me?
Yep.
Yeah,
we
I'm on
can
the
hear
phone.
you.
Oh, there's
Somebody
Mike
has the
Bowler.
live stream audio
Mike,
playing
have you got a speaker on?
Zoom audio.
Because I can. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I turned the speaker off.
Great.
Because there's a like this delayed audio coming through.
So, Paul, one thing that does work, if you look in my background, I have a satellite image.
Yeah.
So if you go in the Zoom menu under Preferences, Virtual Background, then you can select
Oh.
any image to be it'll auto detect where your head is.
Oh.
So that's one way you could display a figure or an image from a paper that you're discussing.
Mine says computer doesn't meet requirements.
Oh well. I mean, I'm on a MacBook, so.
So am I.
Do you hear echo?
This says has
Do
to
you
be.
hear echo?
This says has to be i7 or better.
I see. Maybe it's too processor intensive for older laptops.
I don't
It is
I don't think I have an i7.
It's definitely causing my computer heat up, so I might disable it.
Yeah, I've got an i3. So it's just arbitrarily saying you can't do that.
Well, I had a small issue with the Chrome.
What am I hearing there?
That sounds like
Are
Rock.
you hearing me?
Yeah, Rock, is that you?
Rock, your levels are very low.
Oh, okay. That better?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, good. So I switched to this USB mic, and I haven't had a chance to set the levels or anything, but my Chrome browser was actually blocking it. I had to go to secure, select the secure thing, allow the Chrome browser to use this microphone.
Sounds like you're dropping packets.
Yeah, but it does sound
Oh,
like
really?
the setting that you adjusted might help Chiro, because I think he's also using an external mic on his computer.
Okay. I'll play with it. This mic has been for me for record, but I don't have used it in a situation.
Okay, so sharing's not working. What else is not working? Chiro, can you unmute and say something? I want to make sure your audio's all right.
Hello?
Oh, you're talking to your
Can you
phone.
hear me? Yeah, I have to. My mic doesn't work.
Oh.
I cannot. If I go to the settings, I cannot get my input to show up at all. I get other inputs, but not the actual microphone input. So,
but it's
I don't
still
know
using
why.
your computer webcam for the video, which is interesting. It's
Yeah.
not yeah.
No, it's using the video the computer webcam, but it's using my my phone for input and output audio.
I see.
So I can no longer hear you guys through the headphone. As soon as I connected with the phone, the audio is also through the phone as well.
Oh, I see.
So it's in and out.
Okay, well,
that seems unfortunate.
I don't understand that. My setup is kind of unique, so I'm not sure you could duplicate mine, but I have a USB 3 interface that I'm using to preamp my mic and then set it over to the computer.
Right.
Well, I cannot do a similar thing. Unfortunately, I got a variety of audio inputs and outputs, but some of the inputs that I have do not show up in Zoom. They do show up in Discord, but they do not show up in Zoom in the audio settings. So I don't understand why. Yeah,
when I look at microphone under Zoom, I get basically all the audio devices I've got on the machine. But what I did was kind of complicated. So, and I bought some software that pipes things around.
Right.
For what it's worth, I'm just using the simplest bog standard built-in mic and webcam. So if you have a spare laptop like a Chromebook or something with just low-end audio and video, that might be the easiest way to participate in this sort of thing.
I might have to go ahead and see if I can use the webcam, microphone itself, but I don't get that. I don't see that either. When I go to if I go to the audio settings now, it's going to disconnect me from the telephone because I don't think I can do that. I can try, but it's going to disconnect me probably. No, actually, it didn't disconnect me.
Well, here's my webcam audio. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it has terrible background noise.
Yeah, well, the furnace is running behind me.
I see. Okay, you have a noise gate on?
Not on the webcam, I don't.
No, no, but
But
on your actual microphone.
yeah, well, I
Yeah.
have a mic that it's a dynamic mic. It's very directional.
Uh-huh.
So I'm switching back to that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, it's always it's one of the reasons I bought this mic. You have to run an amazingly high gain on your preamp just to get it to work. Uh, but it's very directional.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah,
not picking up the furnace much at all.
I had never realized all your podcasts were recorded with a furnace going in the background. That's very impressive,
Well, I
actually.
mean, only in the winter.
Yeah.
And but sometimes we have the laundry going. I have the laundry area is only 10 feet behind me. Uh,
Hmm.
I usually go and turn off the dryer if it's on, but uh, the and sometimes my son is stomping around upstairs. I'll hear thump thump thump. Okay, Mike, we haven't tested your audio. You want to say
Can you
something?
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Loud and
I can
clear.
hear it. It's a little faint.
It's a little faint. Any better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike, I haven't seen a Skeptic's Guide to Conspiracy in a while.
Okay.
Did I just accidentally unsubscribe or something?
Who, me?
No,
Yeah,
I thought.
your podcast feed has been quiet
Yeah,
recently.
yeah. I'm trying to figure that out. Actually, I kind of got lazy too on top of it, but I think when they changed all the uh, categories, all of a sudden my podcast, the uh, Apple rejected my as being whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I didn't even know there was a problem.
Oh, so there are episodes, but they're not being syndicated.
well, I go through Blueberry, and there some of they it still goes out through that, and I think Google Play still has it. I haven't really
I see.
checked.
So I just need to resubscribe through it through my app. Probably it's
Oh,
probably
you know what?
changed.
I see it. I see it on. I'm looking right now on Pocket Casts.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
I see it there, and I see, but the most recent one I see is April 21st.
that's about right. About that's about the time. Well, I've changed jobs. I mean, I've gone to a new company, and about that time, got put on a refinery fire job, and basically, I it was 12-hour days, 7 days a week to get the refinery back up and running. And after that, it was like summer, so I started, I don't know, doing summer things.
Yeah,
So
I see. June 24th is the most recent episode.
yeah, I think I ran one out. I've actually recorded another one, but I don't like how it turned out because I've been researching the inner workings. It's I'm trying to look at not necessarily the conspiracy themselves, but what makes people believe it.
Uh huh.
And I've been plowing through papers and trying to find, of course, since I'm not formally trained in psychology or anything like that, it's like, okay, am I understanding the terms correctly? Like a lot of the basic stuff. So I kind of got hung up on that. Um, but then
Did you ever read Jesse Walker wrote this book called The United States of Paranoia, which is
I think so. I think I got it here.
I haven't read it, but I read. He's a writer for. He does online journalism. I read sometimes, but
I think I've seen it. I don't know. I might have read it. I mean, I've been reading so much. Was Hofstetter. He's done a lot of that. A lot of the kind of the inner workings of how conspiracies come about and how we will. A lot of the, I mean, dealing with like the Dunning Kruger,
Danny Kruger, yeah.
yeah, and stuff like that. Um, what was that? What's the name of that? I got a couple of his books because he's done a lot of work on that, and then I've been finding some interesting stuff because there's not a lot of work, or doesn't seem to be a lot of work done in what makes a person believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we understand how. I mean, we actually got a much better picture of how it gets around, gets out, how Facebook and all the the social media and how bad information moves through everything. It's just that why does it do it? I mean, what makes a person believe in certain things? And that's what I'm trying to.
I believe a famous philosopher once said, "We want to believe."
Yeah, there's a lot to that, but I'm like, because there's like I want to say, when I started looking at like just the trying to find statistics, demographics, trying to, is there a particular person or age group or gender or whatever who tends to believe more in conspiracies?
Definitely going to go with males.
Actually, the numbers actually it's anybody. There is no
Really?
demographic. There is really no demographic other than maybe older people, like people in their 40s, 50s, 60s will
Wait,
tend
hold
to
on a
believe.
second, Mike. Churro, I think I heard something. No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. Okay, go ahead.
Rock
Continue.
wanted to test his audio again as well.
Rock, can you say something? No, I'm not picking up anything.
What's unnerving is the delay between the
live stream, yeah,
live stream and what's popping up on YouTube.
I just had to hide the YouTube thing because it was too distracting.
Yeah, that's going to be a fact of life when you live stream. There's going to be a delay. I can maybe get it smaller, but I don't think it's going to go away.
Yeah.
How does the encoding happen? It's doing it automatically in real time as
OBS is the software that I use, and it handles all the handshaking with YouTube.
Cool.
And all the encoding. So, basically, I'm an idiot about that. Whatever codec that YouTube wants them to use, that's what they use.
What you looking into?
So I've been tinkering with OBS, and actually, I wanted to jump in case you needed extra help on that.
Yeah, I OBS is parts of it are pretty intuitive, and other parts you're kind of just relying on them to get it right.
Well, the one thing I discovered, I'm actually trying to work on my Arduino and Raspberry Pi videos.
Oh,
and
that's
that because I'd like to do it through like just video, kind of video tutorial type thing. And actually, what's really slick is this Stream Deck.
I think it's so that you can control the. No, I know, but I thought Eagle Brand both made both condensed. I think they do, but they only.
There's
what
called Stream Deck.
What is the
STREAMDECK.
That I don't know anything about.
It's actually built for OBS.
Oh.
So you can set up different display screens, your different scenes, and then you can switch between those scenes depending on what you want to show. Like if you do an opening, it might be just you on the screen. Then if you want to, then when it comes time to do to bring on the guests, you can switch scenes, and then you can make your picture smaller, then bring in the other part, and you set it up as different display screens.
Yeah, I could do that in OBS though.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's OBS that does that, and you can use Stream Deck just to hit a button. It does it automatic for you.
Oh, so it's like a piece of hardware.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's a USB, and you can, like I said, you set up your screens. You can there's some other add-ins and other different things you can do with it. Like if you want sound bites, like like you're opening music, you can hit a button and start your music going. Um, Stuff like that. It's really neat. It's a neat little piece of hardware.
Paul, you usually add the music and stuff in subsequently with editing.
Yeah, I do that in post because now
Well, yeah,
it can be done live, but I only have two hands, and
right.
both of them are clumsy. So
Yeah. Yeah, it actually makes it really nice. Like I said, I built up some screens, um, put nice borders and stuff like that for it, and then I could punch up whatever scene I want to do. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like an introduction, of course, and then when I start, so I can zoom in on on the Arduino or the Pi. I can hit a button and then it'll have it all set up. I got a little I can set up a web camera just to point down at them, and like I said, I could punch up whatever view I want to give the viewer.
hmm. Well, it's called Stream Deck.
Stream Deck.
I may look into that.
Take a look at it. The
Yeah.
smaller one probably is there's was it 1 2 3, 15 key. I think that's maybe $100 or something like that
Well, that's not
on
too bad.
Amazon.
You look at.
And
I was looking into control surfaces for DaVinci Resolve, and the cheap one is $1,000.
Whoa.
But I'm sure it's very good because everything that I've seen by Blackmagic has been pretty good. But you know, that's for pros. It's not for amateurs like me.
yeah, can you
Uh,
see? Yeah, this is it.
oh yeah.
It's nice little. Like I said, I got it set up. I can punch up my screens. Let's see what I got it. Yeah, when I do an Arduino show, I can hit it, and it's all geared to Arduino. Um, and then one of the key points of what I want to do with the video is one of the big problems with Arduino and Raspberry Pi is it's constantly changing. The software, there's anything with Linux. Every
Yeah.
time a new distribution comes out, there's some new fix, change, improvement, whatever. That's what I kind of run into is when I look at some of the videos that you can find on YouTube. A lot of it's so dated that the drivers the libraries have been upgraded. Even the Arduino IDE used to be really just really basic. Not when you brought your libraries in, you had to put them in a certain spot. Now they got a library manager that you can now bring in your libraries, and it's put into place so the Arduino IDE can find it.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a second, Rock. I think I may have had you muted. Can you try saying something?
He has himself muted.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I just muted it. How you doing?
Oh, you muted it. Okay. I didn't mean to mute you.
No, I muted. Can you hear me now? Should be
Yeah, I
unmuted.
can hear you.
Super. I'm not seeing anything on screen. Is that correct?
I'm not seeing you.
All right. Well, let me.
And also,
turn back on.
you still sound like you're dropping a packet or two.
Not seeing anything other than myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. It's just okay. I think guys. I think I appreciate you showing up. I think we've got enough information here to move on to the next level.
Cool. All right. Have a good night.
Hopefully, we can get all the audio issues worked through. I'm not going to do a serious Wow Signal live for a little while yet. Maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks. And it will be not like the Unseen podcast, which was like a gab fest. It will be more very focused on specific topic. So you have to come prepared to talk about that topic. Uh, and we will often have a special guest. Whereas in the Unseen podcast, it was like every 5 or 6 shows. This will be like probably almost every show. We'll have somebody who's an expert in an area. So don't have that lined up yet. That may have to wait till after the December holidays before we have anybody lined up. And we're going to try to do some of them when Daniela can get involved, which would be on the East Coast. That would be either morning or early afternoon. So it's always been a tricky thing to get people in Europe and people on the East Coast and people on the West Coast and talking to each other at the same time. And will continue to be tricky. So hopefully we will have that working sometime in the next few weeks, and we'll actually do one of these. The panel it will not be open participation. There will be, it'll be a pretty small panel, like 2 or 3 people, and then people that can come in and ask questions or, basically ask questions. That would be so people outside the panel would be responsible for most of the questions, and then the next there could be like a call-in type of thing where somebody can actually come into Zoom, ask their question, and then exit, and then we try to get the question answered. So we'll see how that works. If you have any suggestions for a guest and a topic, by all means shoot them to me. And but I think this worked out pretty well. It should be on YouTube if you want to see how it came out. I'll leave it up for a while. I usually delete these rehearsals because they're not interesting to watch. But if you want to, I'll leave it up for a few days if you want to watch it. And you can also hear how you sounded and how you looked and improve your lighting and so on. Although most of us are all right, my lighting's not great, but I'm happy with that. All right, so I'm gonna end the chat now.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Later.
Let's see. How do I do that? Meeting. Enter middle view, speaker view, pause recording, and meeting. Okay.